Disclaimer: the following Boundless Pub Trap episode contains strong opinions that some listeners may and will find offensive. If you cannot accept or respect others with a differing opinion from yours, then fuck off.
Rolling sound.
I like turtles.
Shush! Oh, righty. Let me see your war face.
Now y'all ain't planning on fucking these chickens, are you?
Picture it. Sicily, 1920.
Aren't we fucking funny?
Streaming from the Midwest, right in the middle of the U.S. From Omaha, Nebraska, you're listening to the Boundless Pod Trap, your entertainment podcast where we touch on all topics, from the crazy and absurd to the sacred and profane, and even the useless and unnecessary. The Boundless Pod Trap knows no bounds. And now, here are your hosts.
Hello, everyone. Cats and kittens, dons and donnas. We are your hosts. This is the second best thing you will do today. This is the Boundless Pod Trap. Back from the edge of death. I am your host, Lonnie. How is everyone doing today? Gentlemen.
I'm hydrated.
You're hot. Yeah, I am very hydrated.
That's fucked up.
Justin, how are you?
I'm not too bad. I went to address the 8-pound gorilla in a room. That's a cute ass gorilla if it's just 8 pounds. What's the first best thing?
I'm apparently not dying.
Huh. Well, thanks for not dying.
You're welcome.
Lonnie
I gave it a good college try.
Lonnie sent us a picture of his toe tag. We're like, did you dead?
Well, funny thing is, like 2 hours ago, he was in the hospital. And look at this dedication.
Yeah,
and
I literally begged my way out of the hospital to be here to the podcast for you people. So let's at least try to get this 11 listens this week. Stacy, get on it.
The IV in his veins there.
No, but literally, look at my veins, and this is what happens when you go to a fucking learning college.
Does that hurt?
No, not at all.
Did they miss a few times?
Really doped me up. But yeah, you know what's really great about going to a learning college? And I love my hospital. I love them. I'm just giving them shit for this one segment.
The one with the padded walls?
Because they listen to us.
Because they listen to us, yeah. No, they pay my bills too.
Do they know that?
They do. Okay. So I went in for super dehydration, and most all of it came out the back end and not the front end, we're going to say. And so I went in, and I'm laying there in the bed, and the doctor comes in, says his line, and he says, we're going to, we got to do a quick retinal exam since you're bleeding. And I go, we got a what? And he goes, yeah, got to do a retinal exam. I go, okay, that doesn't seem safe. And he goes, well, we're going to do it. And I go, well, okay, it can't get worse, so okay. And he goes, but since it's sensitive, I got to go get another doctor. And I go, why not? My pride is out the window because I haven't been able to keep any food down for the last 6 days. I've lost 19 pounds. I'm on the verge of death. So he goes and gets this other male doctor with just, it looks like the spitting image of him, but a little bigger. And he's like, all right, let's do this. About that time, the other doctor goes, let's get a nurse in here too. It's since we're training, it'd be a good thing for her to see. And I go, 2, might as well be 3. Why not? The more the merrier. She comes in, and they're like, all right, let's do this. And I'm thinking, I've done nothing but shit for the last 6 days, every 20 minutes. What can possibly go wrong when a doctor sticks his fingers up my butt? And about that time, the guy who comes to take my blood walks in and goes, you guys busy? The doctors go, oh, no, hang out. We'll be done quick. And I go, huh.
Did you paint the wall?
Why not? Nope, did not paint the wall. The doctor looks at me and goes, just relax. It's a peak, not a pinch. And I've never been so relieved for a grown man who had my asshole in his hand whisper in my ear, it's a peak, not a pinch.
Wait, was he like close and like,
oh,
it's a peak?
I could feel his beard on my neck.
Breath was...
He had a beard. He wasn't the doctor.
I did, just some dude who snuck in. But
and the doctor comes in. Who's that guy?
Yeah, and then the guys came back in the room. But yeah, nothing like the first procedure
See, I have
they do on you when you're super dehydrated is get to second base with you.
He didn't
I don't know what to say after.
See, floored you.
Yeah.
See, you guys are all fun with the jokes and stuff. I talk about a guy putting a finger up your asshole, and you guys are floored. Found it.
Just one finger?
I
Is
mean,
that all? I could put more.
he had a watch on. He didn't want to lose it.
See, I had that almost similar situation. When my wife has given birth to our first.
A doctor had a finger up your asshole.
Somebody put a finger up your butt.
I think he might have.
He's like, oh, Mr. Lonnie, we need you to relax.
No, I mean, like, so
it's a boy.
We had like the two nurses come in, and then they're like, one of the nurses like, well, we got a student coming, and then two other students instead of that one student. And I'm like, this is my wife, like, a little dignity here. Like, I don't want to just blast it all out there. And
you Facebook Lived her birth. What are you talking about?
You shouldn't have been drawing smiley faces on him.
But the
hashtag whoopsies.
Yeah, the who can see it was just friends only, not the world. So I was pretty much like, okay, fuck it, just bring everybody in, whatever,
So
she's all displayed up, feeding the.
So that just gave me an idea. When Justin loses to later on in this episode to me, and he's our official loser and gets punished, we're gonna have him get some fingers stuck up his asshole, and we're gonna Facebook Live it on the Boundless Pod Trap page. We're gonna go from 500 likes to like 16,000 likes in a matter of minutes.
I'll be 36 this year, so I'm about due for a finger in my butt.
I just turned 37. I've not had a finger in my butthole.
I'm 36. I have way too many fingers in my butt.
Not even when you shower?
Well, that's a given. Yeah. You got to get in there.
Am I doing it wrong? Because I don't stick fingers in my butt.
You got to get the crevices.
You get the outside, not the inside, fellas.
Yeah, but getting the outside, you're not getting all the crevices and creases.
All right,
you put the pumice.
This is getting dark.
You twist the pumice stone.
This is why you wanted to get out of the hospital, so we could waste the first 10 minutes.
They were taking good care of me, giving me free food, and this is what I get to when I come out.
Which, by the way, are you wearing your pants from there?
Yeah,
too?
I didn't even fucking change. I'm still wearing my scrub bottoms.
Did you go there with pants?
I was wondering.
No,
about
they're still in my backpack.
Nice.
I literally came home. That was the message I sent you guys saying, sorry, the house is dirty. I didn't have a chance to clean. I got here, I threw a beef pot pie in the oven, and I started setting up the studio. That was the extent of it.
I was wondering about those pants because you did make a mention about trying to dress better or something like that.
Yeah.
I was like, look at this. Is that pashmina? Are you...
This is
like 800 count Egyptian thread. What is that?
It now makes sense. When I walked in the studio, Lonnie was hunched over in the corner, sucking on his thumb. he was
repressing something. That wasn't his thumb.
Why do we not have more listeners? What other podcasts?
We're funny as fuck. Come on, guys.
Oh, we just need to do this for 2 hours. Don't plan anything. Just talk. Oh, There goes Justin with his notes.
I got no notes, man.
He's got a laptop in front of him this week.
Yeah. Fuck.
Word documents. 217.
A size 2 font.
Highlight everything and then just press read.
Justin's like, it's only 3 pages, but the font is like microscopic. Oh, Justin, you keep us
no
young.
spaces.
Man,
so other than that, how you guys been?
Cold. I've been cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, after a freaking 20 foot of snow.
Yeah,
that's one of my biggest things. People are like, "Oh, I love the snow. It's so pretty." I'm like, "You don't have to be out in it for 12 hours."
Yeah, and you can't like call in. What's their motto?
Rain, snow, sleet, or hurricanes, torpedoes. It's everything.
Is mail really that important that you have to risk your life? Like
Amazon shut down, and you know how they work the Amazon.
Well, didn't it almost start a civil war? Didn't mail almost start us a civil war a couple months ago?
Talking about the Pony Express?
No, I'm talking about the fucking election.
Yeah. Well, the dummy they put in charge. Yeah,
are you talking about Joe Biden?
Whoa, hot take, bro.
You said the dummy they put in charge.
Soon.
Yeah. All I know about Biden is he's been in office for like a week now. And
I haven't got any money yet. Fuck that guy.
Gas prices are freaking skyrocketing.
Yeah. Kind of on the topic of the coldness, like, do you take your dog out on a walk?
No,
Like-
you see that big circle that's in our front yard where the snow's all gone? If you look, there's a leash in that.
Yeah,
That is one thing I cannot, like, I'm like, oh, sweet, somebody, paved a path for me. It's like, oh, there's shit everywhere. Okay, it's for their dog. But the thing about, like, like if you're walking your dog,
maybe it's
like,
other mailmen.
that's
shitting.
what I like about walking dogs in this type of weather. It's like, boom, instant hand warmer.
See, when you're off the cuff, you make me laugh. If you would have written that joke down, it would have been like a 5-page setup for the joke, and then the punchline would have been like, wow.
I have to walk you through it.
No, yeah, it sucked. Like, I live on a busy street, and plows are just constantly coming down. I had to shovel like 6 times in a 24-hour period because the plows come down and there's like 3 foot of snow at the end of my driveway. If I don't keep up with them, by the time it's done, there's going to be like 12 foot of snow, and my back is dead. And
he's out there waiting in the parking lot with like the little lights, like trying to signal them like an airplane coming through.
I want to install a speed bump in front of my house, like a little bit up from my house. So as they come down, they hit that, boom, they flip over. Then I don't have to deal with snow at the end of my driveway. Just
a charged magnet.
Plow.
You would rather murder hundreds of people.
Hundreds of people?
Rather than...
How do you think hundreds of people?
Because they don't have cleared streets and all the backupness, not like how your backed up was.
No, I wasn't backed up at all.
You're getting me wrong, and maybe I should have clarified what I meant by that.
Thousands of people.
You want to flip snow plows.
We obviously we need the plows, but we don't need them fucking constantly going down the street every 5 seconds. Like, go down the street, give it a little bit, and then go down. It's literally...
We are voted the worst drivers in the nation. Omaha.
I believe that.
Yes. For like several years in a row. I don't know if it was all consecutive, but like in the last 10 years, I want to say it was multiple.
100% believe that.
So yeah, we need the plows to clear the shit because mofos don't know how to drive around here.
Why? I didn't understand the amount of traffic that was out on Monday when it was really bad out. It's like, stay the fuck home. Like, they're not going to work. They're they're going to Walmart or wherever. It's like, nothing is that important. My work closed on Monday because there's no need for people to risk their lives to go to where I work with what we sell.
I need some scrapbook paper.
Yeah.
I didn't even open the curtains till Tuesday afternoon.
You didn't get much sunlight?
I don't care.
It's necessary.
Not when you're goth.
Bio. Get one of those little lamps.
Just sit in my stewing darkness.
Well, how about this? Let's get into my topic.
All right.
So my topic be a little fun here. No, nothing really planned. So with the election that just happened and our new president of the United States, which I know I had said something bad about him, but I'm giving him a chance, just like I gave Trump a chance, just like we really don't have a choice to give him a chance. And seeing the things that have been happening over the years and the weeks lately with, people storming the Capitol and all this stuff, it got me to thinking the Purge movies. And for those that don't know the Purge movies, basically for one day a year, for 12 hours, the Purge happens. And that means that all crime is legal. The only ones that can't use force would be like police and something like that. I forget the exact rules. But like the general public can murder people if they want. They can use any kind of weapon they want. And that's for 12 hours. And I got to thinking, I'm like, man, with everything that goes on in this world, I wonder if the Purge, if that was a real thing, if that happened, what would be the benefits and the disadvantages of it? And so that's what I want us to discuss for a little bit here. Now, I feel like a benefit of it, if you want to look at it this way, crime rates, I think, would go down because if you wait for that 12 hours once a year to kill somebody, you wouldn't be killing the rest of the year. And I think that it would hone people into maybe that one specific person that they would dislike, that they would want to kill, instead of mass amounts of people or whatever. I don't know. To me, I think that could be, crime would definitely go down. Your guys' thoughts?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like waiting for the bell to ring. It's like, oh crap, it's almost there. It's almost there. Like,
would you participate in it? Or would you be those people that would board up and hope for the best?
I got a bunker.
I mean, to me, I don't know.
It depends. I don't really, like, I'm not a hateful person. There's a few people that I'm like, yeah, I don't really care if you're alive anymore.
But you wouldn't be the one that.
I'm pretty sure other people have them on their list too. So.
I mean, there's been those times where there's been a couple people in my lifetime that they've set off rage inside of me to where I was seeing red, and it's like, you're like, oh, I'm going to kill that motherfucker. But I think that's all just an expression. Like, I don't know that I would have it in me to kill somebody. The only way I would is if they were harming somebody that I loved. Then I would probably be like, okay, well, if they're trying to harm and kill them, I'm probably going to kill them.
Yeah. I think in survival purposes, and I don't really care if it's like people that you love or something like that, but something that just is obviously heinous. Like if somebody's just going into like because if that's legal for everybody, that's like, like what do you do? Does businesses shut down for the day, or do you still go about your day? I've never seen any of the Purge movies, so
everything shuts down pretty much.
Yeah,
businesses would board up because
so
there'd be a lot of looting and rioting because it's legal. I mean, that's the other thing. I mean, you'd have to look at it from a business standpoint. Places. I mean, I can't really use Best Buy as an example because they really don't have much anymore. Everything's bought
Right.
online, but
I guess
to have one display model of everything.
Address your original question. Obviously, crime rates would go down because most of the people who are involving themselves are taking the risk to end up being killed. So throughout the year, those people aren't going to be doing the, who are more likely or apt to go out and do some illegal or now legal. They will be gone.
Right. If you think about it too, from you can think about it from people preparing for that night, or the perspective of being in the world we live in now. If you take it from people preparing for the Purge moment, then I can definitely see it being like that. Yeah, crime rate going down.
Oh, you're thinking the herd anyways. So
yeah. But if you take it from the perspective of millennials and the overprivileged youth and stuff now, they're going to go out and it's going to be too hard for them. They're going to get turned into little chicken shit bitches right off the bat. And
they would just be out there with their iPads,
right,
live streaming other people.
Exactly. It's going to turn into
that's their own fault, though.
Rioting and protesting, and they're going to get either shot and killed within the first 30 seconds, or they're going to try to break into a Barnes & Noble to steal the new Twilight book, and the owner is going to decapitate them within 6 seconds. So half of the population of the world is going to be murdered within an hour. So do I see crime rate going down? Well, no, if you look at it from that perspective, because those people aren't smart enough to change the path they're already on. But if you think about it from an alternative world where people are smart enough to adapt to that world, then absolutely. I think robberies go down. I think crime rate goes down. I even think community standards go up. Yeah. I think community starts helping. It starts turning into almost like an anarchistic value where community helps community because they know in a certain amount of days, if I want you to live, I'm going to have to help you. I'm going to have to help my neighbor if I want them to live.
Once you become more overpopulated, the communities small communities really thrive.
Absolutely, yeah.
But once you get more competition within the community, that's when it starts going haywire and against each other.
Yeah. But then it goes from a small community to
mass pops.
Right.
See, if the Purge was a real thing, thinking about it, I might participate. I'd probably get a group of people together, and I would plan to go after the bad people.
Assemble your team. Who's your team?
How many on the team? How many people on the team?
4.
4. Oh, jeez.
Plus you.
So 5 total.
Yeah.
Minus.
That's how math works.
Thank you. Well, I have to pick you guys.
Oh, you're doomed if I'm one of your picks because I'm fat and slow, and I almost get taken out by not drinking enough.
I would definitely.
What's this pen for?
My brother-in-law would definitely be on the team because he is ex-military and he was sniper type. He was I forget what his rank was, but he could hit bullseyes like with precision with his shooting skills. So
that's animal cruelty.
He definitely would be on the team.
Get one more.
Man, it's a tough one.
You got your sniper. You got like a medic. Lonnie, you would help with our
I'd be
morale.
I'd be comic relief.
I don't know, because like to me, muscle wouldn't really matter in this, because we'd try to be stealth, and I don't know.
Doesn't suit well for comic relief.
It depends. Stealth is can also be, as long as you can blend in, you can be comedic and blend in and get close enough and drop defenses.
I need somebody that's good with building contraptions.
A MacGyver, a natural MacGyver.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I know anybody like that. Oh yeah, Justin with his PVC pipe.
Yeah.
Let me show you guys. Let me show you how this your several $1,000 camera is going to go on this thing as pins are falling. Clink clink.
I said it wasn't finished.
But so if on the next election ballot, the Purge was on there, and they were voting for yes or no for the Purge, what would you gentlemen vote?
I feel like a lot of people will vote yes and then won't know what to do when it actually comes. I am not necessarily for it. I mean, like, yeah, there's a lot of people, but there's not a lot of smart people.
Right. But that's voting. Like,
yeah.
Giving people the opportunity to vote is like giving them the opportunity to vote for the Purge.
I would
if we voted for it, crime rates would still be
what they are. It'd be like that for the next 15, 20 years, I would have to think.
I don't just mean like violent crimes, but like any sort of crime, like, digital age, like crimes. And there's, I don't know.
I would probably, I think voting no would be the best thing for me, just because, again, I don't know that I would participate. And it's just that whole thing of like, you'd have to board up your house and just hope that your family's safe. And this day and age, you could accidentally cut somebody off on accident, and they're going to get road rage, and they're going to follow you, and then they're going to kill you for that when the Purge comes. And it's like
that happens probably on a weekly basis, I'm assuming.
Right.
People want to bring a gun to a car fight. If you want to call it a car fight.
Lonnie's face there was funny. What would you vote, Lonnie?
Just due to the fact that there's no place that man doesn't go, I would have to vote no. For the simple case that it's not like you could vote yes and disappear. Like, say this was the 70s and you could go up in the mountains and get away from people, or you could go out in the woods and hide for 12 hours and get away from people. That would be a different scenario. But since it's 2021 and there's no place that man can't be found, I would have to vote no.
I have to vote no, too, because all those little videos that people are going to post of them working out, like anticipating for the Purge, just getting ready for the Purge.
That's awesome. I can open a butter knife and stab you in the throat.
Watch this. I got a weed whacker with 4 medieval maces on it, just swinging around. Come on.
You're telling me that there's no place that you could hide?
Yes.
He's bringing out facts, fellas.
No, I'm asking you that.
I would assume there's places where you could theoretically hide, but I feel like you could be found very easily if someone's hunting for you.
See,
Go ahead.
I'm a little concerned with like the anonymous people. They can the more ethical hacking. So if the Purge actually happened, they can pretty much get into all devices or. Is it starting now?
This is not a test. This is your emergency broadcast system announcing the commencement of the annual Purge.
Well, we just got demonetized. Good job, fellas.
Weapons of class 4 and lower have been authorized for use during the Purge. All other weapons are restricted. Government officials of ranking 10 have been granted immunity from the Purge and shall not be harmed. Commencing at the siren, any and all crime, including murder, will be legal for 12 continuous hours. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the Purge concludes.
I don't know if
Blessed
I have.
be our new founding fathers and America, a nation reborn. May God be with you all.
I don't know if I have the stamina to kill for 12 full hours.
Just think about hiding for 12 hours.
Right.
Oh, that's what it's called, sleeping, dude.
So is petty larceny still acceptable? Like, could I go in and be like, oh, my shoes, and run out? Like, I want to rob Foot Lockers for 12 hours.
I would be boarded up. You really should watch those movies, Justin. The first two, The Purge and The Purge 2, those are the best ones. Once it gets to like election year and anarchy or whatever it is, I think those ones are kind of like the Saw movies. Like, I like the Saw movies, I like the Purge movies, but after a while, the Saw movies, like, it's the same thing over and over. You're just trying to see how gory you can get.
Right.
But like the first one takes place with a family locking themselves up in their house as people are trying to get in. Whereas the second one takes place on the outside in the middle where the Purge is at. So they're good movies. And I love that, like, those sound. Like, first of all, the emergency alert thing, I always love that when it's a test, when it's something real.
Right.
But that, like, can you imagine that being inside your house?
Wasn't there somebody who played that over intercom, like, recently?
Somebody did that with quarantine. It was like an apartment complex area, and somebody blasted on their speakers. And
oh, fuck that noise.
But everybody around was like laughing. They knew it was a joke. So
I know a while ago, I think it was 2012 or 2013, there was a false missile attack on Hawaii.
Yeah.
That they played that and they broadcasted over.
It was like 2 minutes.
News sites and
well,
everywhere.
Every phone got alerted
every phone
that
got
there was a missile.
All news sites that there a full.
And then
it wasn't a full nuke war, but it was a full.
Pretty much kiss your ass goodbye,
yeah,
and then
basically telling
something
everyone of Hawaii,
it automatically
sorry,
alerts.
You're dead.
It automatically alerts if you don't like reset it or something like that. And the person who let it trigger, they didn't catch it until like 4 minutes later. So people were losing their shit.
Well, yeah, I would.
They were just like, "Whoops, sorry."
This day and age, I would have figured most people were like, fake news.
Did you guys see this? It was a prank, and it was several years ago, but those two brothers, their teenage sister went to get her wisdom teeth pulled, and she like was put out. And when she came to, you know how you're groggy and still kind of hallucinating, they convinced her that there was a zombie apocalypse happening. Like, they're driving home and he's recording, and like they have like and it's like talking about zombie outbreak. They had the girl's mom in on it too. And when they pull up, she's like, their mom, you don't see this part, but their mom's like carrying stuff out to the car. And it's like, the brothers are just like, we can only take one pet. Do you want the dog or the cat? And the girl's like, the cat, you idiot. And then he's just like, funfetti or chocolate? You got to choose one. This is what we're going to live off of. And she's like, well, funfetti. And it's just like, and the one brother gets like one of those grabber things that you squeeze the trigger. He's like, so this is how you do it. Take the safeties here. You squeeze this. He's like, I need to see you do it. And they completely convinced this girl that there's a zombie apocalypse.
Man, kids are dumb.
A lot of, unless it's like spur of the moment, but a lot of preparation for something like that. She's going to get so high. Like,
I would love to plan something like that. It was harmless fun and whatnot. But the other thing I want to talk about with that alert, did you guys remember that bombing in Tennessee on Christmas morning where the RV exploded?
Is that the one that U2 wrote a song about?
No, this happened this past Christmas morning.
So U2 hasn't wrote a song about it
Not yet. They're in the process of it.
Fuck you.
Come on, Bono.
So at like 6:30 in the morning, Christmas morning, on this like street in Nashville, I think it was, Tennessee, RV was parked there, and it exploded and it destroyed the whole block. And they found out like the guy was in the car that did it, and it was he wanted to kill himself, and it took place in front of like a T-Mobile or something like that, and it completely destroyed it. So they're thinking that maybe he had some kind of vendetta against that phone company or whatnot. Anyways, but luckily nobody but the guy got killed, because police were responding to a somebody with a gun, and they were in the area, and this guy had hooked up to speakers on the RV a robotic female voice warning that was going off for like 15-20 minutes, saying, warning, if you can hear this, you are too close. There is a bomb inside of this, and it's like it's going to go off. there's surveillance footage of this. It is the creepiest sounding thing in the world. And
is that how you gonna go out?
No.
Wait, what are you?
With the blaze of glory.
No, I was just saying because we were talking about the, and it's like this is creepy. I'd play it. I might as well play it because we're already.
If you weren't camping, as the gaming community, campers, more like the snipers who aren't like thrusting into battle, and what weapon of choice would you use?
To do what now?
If you were part of the Purge, what would be your weapon of choice? It won't attract the worm.
Probably.
That was the weapon of choice. Fatboy Slim.
I'd get creative. I'd get like something like a flamethrower.
Like a Tesla style flamethrower.
But if I'm working with a team, I'd have the flamethrower. I'd start the person on fire, and then somebody else can.
Can you guys stand right there?
Boom.
Thank you,
Lonnie. I'm interested to hear what your weapon of choice would be.
Finger
in the butthole.
Finger in the butthole.
Got him.
And then a quick release.
I had somebody do that to me when I was in gym in high school. There was this chick, pretty cool chick.
Put a finger in your butthole?
She put a finger in my butthole. So I was squatting down under the ball at the volleyball, ready to hit a ball, and she goes, "Dick in your booty," and I'm like, "Ah!"
And then when it came out, it's like,
yeah.
And then he woke up, and it was just his friend Roger going, "You fell asleep again."
You know what always sucked in gym class? When you'd have to hold the leg of somebody while they did sit-ups and they were constantly farting.
Dude, that sucks. I had somebody. Okay, all right, let's get into this. When I was in the military, I had to hold somebody's legs. I think his name was like Patterson. Anyways, I was holding his legs, an older dude, and he drunk quite a bit. So he was one of those farters. And then, so I was looking down, at his shoes. And then I realized his balls are hanging out. I'm like, oh, okay.
On his shoes?
His balls are hanging out. They're right there. They're not on his shoes.
I was like, how saggy are they?
I'm like, dude, wear something. We're doing PT.
Military clothing. Yeah. Don't blame it on Patterson's droopy balls.
Well, wear some spandex underneath or something. I mean, like, there's no containment. There's nothing. No holster, no bolster.
Anyways.
1 for 2.
All right. Let's go to the next topic.
Justin, what you got for us tonight, bud?
I wanted to talk a little bit about music.
All right.
What is
you
music?
got for us?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about
Patterson.
Yeah. So, no.
And his droopy balls. Quick, let's pause and rewind for a little bit. You can't load up with a story and be like, and then Patterson's droopy balls, and stop. Like, where were we going with this?
Oh, damn it!
To the music. That was our segue.
Damn it!
Or his soundtrack would be segue.
All right. Anyway, about Patterson's balls, you can't leave that load on the table and not finish it up.
Don't say Patterson's balls and load in the same.
Can't leave us hanging.
Don't say.
Can't leave the low-hanging fruit that exposed and not give it to us.
You guys think you have this bag of jokes. It's just...
Come on, man.
Quit getting testy.
You're getting a little... These are
Come on, man.
It's too floppy. It's both flops.
It's just rude.
Suck my dick.
Why?
Oh.
Yeah. Don't be so cockshy with the story. Let's just hear it.
I could do this all day.
Was there a story? I thought he was just holding his legs doing sit-ups and his balls.
That was it?
That was it.
There wasn't a story? You just wanted to be like, yep, and then there was balls. That was it?
Yeah, he was talking
fired.
About farting.
Fired from that job.
He was talking about farting and holding the knees, and I was talking about...
seeing floppy balls.
Yeah. They just...
Don't you know how progression of story goes? They don't go... This isn't like sequelitis where the next story goes bad. It's supposed to go better.
Apparently it left a lasting impression on him.
Peekaboo.
Like, oh. And they flicked it.
He can't... it's left a lasting impression on him. He can't go...
And from that day on, I had to see every set of balls.
He can't go near the prune aisle anymore. All right, so music.
Music.
Yeah.
What do you got?
So I wanted to talk about music. Like, music is very integral to us. It's very important. It's a part of us. It is. It's an expression. It's awe-inspiring. It's fill in the blank. Music is integral.
Life.
Art is music, and music is art.
It's integral to living a important life.
So, like, it comes in a many different modes. There's so many genres these days, like, but not just that, but pretty much anything you do, there's like a tempo or something that kind of sets your pace. People go to the gym. People have to like ride in a commute to work. You're watching a movie and it has the music pretty much carries it. You're like, holy crap! It's another thing that kind of either attacks or hugs your senses. I mean, mostly your ears.
Music is everything. I listen to it constantly.
The heartbeat is a rhythm.
I mean, music inspires you. It pumps you up. I mean, I don't know many movies out there where I'm watching it and I'm like, yeah, I want to get out there and do something. It's like, no, music does that though. Or it can mellow you out. Or it can
fill you up.
Mend a heart or
break a heart.
Break a heart.
Right.
It's everything.
There's certain things you listen to and it's like, I know this. I feel like they made that song for me. Right. But with music, I mean, excuse me, we've done a few like movie reviews, and I feel like music is just as artsy enough to review those, and that's something I wanted to do, like a continuous thing. I'm going to try this time to try to review 3 different songs. Maybe we might just do 1 or 2 songs from like an artist or one of us hostesses.
Sure.
Oh, that sounds so good right now. You want to host this? I can. So I don't necessarily know the entire legalities of playing like a full song through. So what we are going to do, we're going to leave links in the description of this. That was music. Thank you, Jeremy.
1 and 2.
Puff of music. But yeah, no, we'll leave links in the description of the podcast of where you can find these and listen to these. I'm pretty sure some of these you probably already know. But we're going to listen to 3 songs. All of us are going to pick one, and then we're going to do like a review on air. So with the power of podcast editing, we're going to listen to the duration of the song and then come back and give our honest reviews. Some of these songs I don't think any of us have heard of, but...
Except for the one that picked it.
Yeah. So I just picked a random song. So the fuck is that?
You guys are going to listen to Dead Air for several minutes while we...
My ears go, oh.
Shit.
All right, so we're going to listen to one at a time and then review it, listen to another one, review it, listen to another one, review it.
Yeah. So, Sir Lonnie.
You want to do mine first?
Yeah, we'll start off with yours.
Right.
I'm familiar with yours. What is the name of yours?
So my song is Bring the Noise by Anthrax and Public Enemy.
I'm familiar with the song, but I don't necessarily know like the entire like lyrics.
So the reason I picked the song, it was a little bit different. When I was choosing a song, I wanted to choose a song that was important to me for a different type of reason. I chose the song because I'm a big fan of collaborations, not only because of it's important for people to take other people's input, but it's also important to look at other people's inspirations. And when we came together for this amalgamation of the Boundless Pod Trap, we all came in with different ideas of what we wanted.
We just plopped right out.
Yeah, it's just like a bunch of little different sperm babies came together into a little egg, and this is what came out. And that's what this song really represents. It's different genres of music coming together into a track. So that's why I love this song.
Well, we're going to take a second to listen to it, and we will bring you guys back with our honest review.
All right, fellas, so that is Bring the Noise.
Bring the Noise. I've heard that many times.
I've never heard that song.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
You're not
so
fucking with us, are you?
That was 1988, Bring the Noise by Anthrax and
that wasn't
Public Enemy.
That was done in 88?
Yeah.
I thought, all right. Well, Public Enemy did that song first, didn't they? And then they collabed.
I believe so. Or let me double check. I know one of the two of them did it, but it might have been Anthrax who originally did it in 87, and then Public Enemy came on.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. We might have our facts crisscrossed here.
Let me double check
but
here.
With this song, like, yeah, I mean, just listening to it, like, it is kind of pumped, and I've always, kind of like you were mentioning, the collaboration of different styles and genres getting together. Like, one of my favorite collabs very similar to this was a Faith No More and Booyah Tribe for the, what was it? There was a movie. God damn it, I can't think of it.
It was actually originally made 1991, originally by Anthrax.
All right.
One of my favorite collabs.
Nope, I was wrong. 88 by Public Enemy.
One of my favorite collabs is Sum 41 and Ludacris Get Back.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, something about that.
Those what are they called? Like scratch up mix ups or whatever. Mashups.
Yeah.
I love those. Like
yeah. And I mean that's that song that Bring the Noise just makes me think of like
well, that's not a mashup, but that's
a fight montage in like a 90s movie or something like that. And
I really like the guitar, the Sironic guitar.
Well, you were fooled thinking that the guitar was vocals.
Well, there was a part in it where I was like, it sounds very
like it's a lot of pinch harmonics. It's a lot of wah pedal. But that's just the way Scott Ian could grind on his guitar and just wail. Like Anthrax in that time they were one of the original thrash metal bands. Like when you think of thrash metal, you think Metallica,
Sex Pistols.
No, you think Metallica, Megadeth. You think Anthrax. You think Slayer. Yeah, you think Testament. You think bands like that, and then all of a sudden, a band like Anthrax is doing collabs with Public Enemy, and then they release their own rap songs like I'm the Man, and it's just seeing them take such liberties with rap and mixing them with metal, and then you see bands come around like the Beastie Boys who are blending rap with metal, and then later in the 2000s we had to
I love how they're always finishing each other's sentences.
Well, I've always said that I wish I was in my 20s in the 80s. The 80s is by far my favorite era.
Oh, you just miss Coke.
Yeah. But it's like to be around in the 80s when that song first came on, how many people's minds were blown?
Absolutely.
Because I guarantee you back then people thought rappers don't like rockers don't like rappers, country people don't. It's just like, but then to have them make a song
and nobody
like
likes
that,
country.
Yeah.
Everybody stay in their lane type of thing. It's like, yeah, no, I mean, they were doing like some like fucking Slash and Michael Jackson. I mean, like they did 2-3 songs together, and it was amazing back in the time. And now, I mean, like I think people were just getting together. Or it was popular to do like hate songs on diss tracks and stuff like that. That was pretty much, some of them were legit and some of them were just trying to rouse the public and get something going.
Well, now today that's all it is trying to get a rouse from people.
But with this song right here, like the music, the lyrics, I mean, they're fun,
repetitive,
they're aggressive. I think they kind of serve its purpose for the time and what it was back then. Mm-hmm. It probably doesn't. You probably don't feel that same type of like spirit, mixing in with the different genre musical instrument, the turntables at the end. It's like, wow, the kind of a early drum and bass type of.
How's that go?
I can't do it again.
It sounds like a freaking Seinfeld like segue. No, it makes you wonder too, like who approached who about that, like who was like, hey, let's that song, let's.
They probably just ran into each other in the backstage at an award show.
Like I like you, well I like you, well, let's do something.
You're not as mean as I thought you was. Let's make music.
Well, racist. And the thing was, and I don't know what came first, but there was also the Aerosmith and Run DMC collab, the Walk This Way collab. So I don't know if Aerosmith and them like came off of this or if this came off of that, but I know that one was so internationally known and made so much money. So whoever made the money off of it, good for you, but this is definitely, in my opinion, the better of the two tracks.
It's a good song. Like I said, I've never heard it. And if I had heard it, it would have been a while ago and I don't remember it. But
I think I want to say like that song was in like SLC Punk or something like that. It's been in a few.
Oh, we used it in Unemployed. That's where I heard it.
Right.
Legally. Yeah. Well, you want to move to the next song?
Which one of you boys is next?
Rock, paper, scissors. Rushambo for the vid. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Damn it. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. 1, 2. Stop.
Stop picking what I'm picking.
Wait, hang on. Do it again. I 1, 2, 3.
I don't know who.
This is
Justin,
ridiculous.
go ahead and get yours.
We literally, was that 6 times, and we did the same thing every time.
Get out of me.
Whoops,
All
that's my finger in your butthole.
So the song that I picked
Mr. Bucket.
was actually from one of my favorite hip-hop rap artists, Immortal Technique. There's a song called Dance with the Devil. It tells a very grasping story. You guys know nothing about this? Are you familiar with Immortal Technique?
No.
He was actually here in Omaha. I missed that one. But yeah, I got into this dude like a long time ago, back in the days. He was putting out quite a bit of like political stuff back then, but pretty awesome rapper. Hip hop.
Did Paco introduce you to him?
It was before Paco.
Oh.
Paco doesn't get down
I
with
feel like this is, I've never heard of that person, but I feel like he's talked about him before.
He might have.
Okay.
What's his name?
Immortal Technique.
Immortal Technique. No, that's the reason Paco talks about that. That's what his anal skills are. He calls it Immortal Technique.
You would know, mister. I had a doctor's finger in my butthole earlier. Nice. All right, let's listen
That's
to
what
it.
we call second base.
All right, we'll be right back.
Just got done listening to Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Good choice.
So, Dance with the Devil by Immortal Technique.
Such a family song.
It's one thing I like is I like when they take a song like that popular. That wasn't Beethoven, but like whatever that was in the background, and then they add it with like
they make a loop
right.
out of it.
It has a good hook. Yeah,
it's like I love things like that. That was pretty intense.
It tells a very vivid, a very graphic, a horrific story. For those who have not listened to it, the link is in the description below or above or aside, wherever platform you're listening to this on. But not a safe song at all. It's about a dude trying to be top of his game in a not so good crew, but he ends up doing the worst thing that he could probably imagine.
Right.
And in so doing takes his life. So he's trying to get jumped into this gang and, get the gold chains, the, status, the whatever, pretty much whatever he wants. His mom was a drug addict back in the day, but she ended up putting that aside and turning her life around and making things right for her and the family. So one night, the crew gets together and they ended up snagging this woman, and it was actually his mom. So they had their way with him, and once he pulled the shirt from over her face, he realized who they just assaulted, and he ends his own life. But the story after that is a very compelling.
That's what you got from that?
I guess.
The thing about that song, and I'm going to put this way to rap. I love good, articulated rap. I don't care what the genre is. I don't care what you're rapping about. You can be the most vulgar rapper on the world. You can sing about anything you want, but the second you start to mumble or start gurgling, you go fuck yourself.
So 99%.
Exactly. I love nerdcore. To this day, I'm the biggest nerdcore rapper fan who's
What
out
is
there.
loser?
So the thing about that song has an amazing hook. It's got great rhythm. It's super articulate. You can lose yourself in it. It's like listening to a story. Like you lose yourself in it and it's a story with a background to it. It's so good. And you almost forget you're listening to a song. It's a melody. It's so great.
It's got a cinematography feel to it.
Yeah.
It's like last week when you and I went to our buddy Chuck's to watch a movie. We watched a documentary called Louder Than a Bomb.
Oh, yeah.
And it was about high school kids that were...
Spoken poetry.
Spoken poetry.
Slam poetry.
And that's exactly what that song reminded me of, but it had
To music,
set to it.
Absolutely.
And it's just like because I was lost in a lot of their spoken word poetry when we were watching it last week. And then it's like, with this one, like at first it took me a little bit to get into it because I was really focusing on that background, that ding, ding,
Right.
ding, ding. But then it was like halfway through, I was like, wow, this is really telling a story. It's really intense.
And that's what a good singer, a good rapper, a a good
Just
vocalist
artists,
can
yeah.
do. They can, and it's on the words they choose to like emphasize. They know where to like
landing it on the beat. Like it's
Yeah.
whoa.
And I
So
mean,
you're hitting that, and there's a part in the song. Well, like you're following along the entire way through, and then you have a different convergence of emotions. You're like, holy shit, where's this going? Like,
Yeah.
you're hearing the stuff that you don't want to hear, and then you go further.
they know how to steer you. Yeah, slam poetry, beat poetry. It's all like they know how to grab you when you need to be grabbed. They know how to release you when they feel that it's comfortable to let you go a little bit, but they know how to draw you back in. It's just like actors and actresses. Like, they know how to give you that performance when it's time to like sink the hooks in and not let you go. And he as a performer, I don't know any of his other stuff. This is really one of the first tracks I've heard from him. But if his other tracks are like that, my God, he's fucking amazing.
we take things for granted. Like, most songs have like 2 verses.
Yeah,
That was like
2 verses, a
6
chorus.
verses, and he's putting so many words in a verse because of the tempo and the flow of it.
Right.
And it's like,
Well,
to memorize that and to do it like live,
Right.
that takes some talent.
He's
Like,
beating you with the story, like you don't have a choice but to listen. You came here, you paid me money. This is what you're going to hear.
Right.
and it's not just about, like, nowadays a lot of rap is about
Money,
doing
bitches, and
sexual
hoes.
favors and like
Do this dance. And
licking her poopy hole and stuff like that. Like, it's
did you
just
say
like,
poopy hole?
I did say poopy hole. But I mean, it's just like his was, it had some violent graphic stuff, but it was done tastefully and artistically, which is,
I don't know if you want to say tastefully. I
Well,
mean, like, it was acceptable in language, I guess, but yeah.
I mean, he did say the N-word a lot, which
That's cultural.
That's my downfall with that, is I can't stand when that word's used.
You were
that
reading
often.
it out loud.
I was not.
It's weird. Every time you said it, you're like, but no, 10 out of 10. That song rang all the bells. That was a good track. Wow, good choice.
I felt like I jumped off the roof with that. It's like, holy shit. Like,
Let's see if you could, next time we do this, let's see if you can match that one. Next
Well,
week, I've got Yuhong's
it's the same
16 violin orchestra with
Stradivarius.
That's the same song, Justin.
Playing chopsticks.
All right, what do you got for us, Jeremy?
Well, figuring you guys would go certain routes, I went another route here. I'm going sappy, and I know you guys are gonna give me a lot of shit here.
Close your eyes.
But the song that I chose, the situation I'm in right, the situation that I am in and have been in for over the better part of a year now.
Do you want to dedicate this song to?
I would love to, but as I was telling Lonnie before,
I would like to dedicate this song to my boss's wife.
It's kind of
Jelly, this was for you, bitch.
it's kind of as much as I want to tell this person how I feel, I just feel like it could ruin everything. But the thing
What
is,
you got to do is say, hey, man, can you
I know,
listen to
I know she doesn't listen to this.
Oh, it's a her. Okay. I'm sorry.
But there are people that we both know that have listened to our podcast. I wouldn't say they're faithful listeners, but they do listen from time to time. And so, so this song is called If You Met Me First, and it's by Eric Etheridge. Now, I know no other songs by Eric Etheridge. This song just happened to, a while ago, come across my playlist, and I listened to it, and it was one of those moments where every
Did you ugly cry?
single word of this song is exactly the situation that I'm in right now. To let people know, I don't want to use the word infatuated because that sounds creepy, but I have very, 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 very strong feelings for a certain somebody. And
Do you need me to edit this
unfortunately, they are already involved with somebody and have been for over a couple years now. And yeah, so we'll just leave it at that. You know, it's very, it breaks my heart because never had feelings like this for anybody before.
We should get the listeners to try to orchestrate.
Oh, shut up.
So when the purge happens, release that dude's name.
Yeah. So yeah, it's very weighs on my heart. It's sad. Not, I won't say it's depressing, but not like I'm depressed, I'm going to kill myself type of thing. But yeah, this song is kind of, it helps me in a way. So yeah, we're going to listen to it. We'll come back and talk about it.
That was If You Met Me First by Eric Etheridge, the review, or the song that we just listened to. I hope you guys were paying attention. I was kind of paying attention. The song itself is very poetic. It's deep. Not necessarily like, I guess there is a small style of music that I do like, very similar to something like this, but not my go-to.
And like songs like that aren't my go-to either, because he's considered country.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't hate country as much as I used to. I listen to more of it, but it's my least favorite genre of music.
I would put probably polka down and then country. So,
but yeah, no, and that's a song like I don't expect you guys to, you know, I figured poke fun at it and stuff. I figured that was going to happen, but
I'm not crying. You're crying.
It means a lot to me because, like I said, I've never had feelings like this for somebody before. And Justin, you should know this because I've been talking quite a lot. Yeah, I've been talking quite a lot about this person to you, Lonnie, somewhat too. But it's just this song.
If you tell Lonnie too much, he'll fall in love with her.
Every lyric, it's just. I know there's a lot of people out there that they have strong feelings for somebody that they can't have. And, you know, sometimes there's a song out there like this that, you know, it just, every lyric just hits it. And it's just like, wow, they get it. They understand somebody else is going through what I'm going through. And I don't know if I'm naive to think that someday this girl will hear this song and think the same thing, or like one of these days I'm just going to tell her, you need to listen to this song. I don't know. Lonnie, I'd like to get your take on this because this is definitely not your cup of tea type of song.
I mean,
it could use a little bit more screaming.
It's a very romantic song. It's a very driving in your car with the windows down on a road. Just it's the new.
I see it as laying on your bed with your journal, kicking your feet, you know.
It's the new Here I Go Again on My Own.
Hugging your pillow.
It's the new Whitesnake song.
I wouldn't put it that way. It's not epic, you know, like
no, but
it's not a ballad. It's
the new
ballad.
It's the I'm better than him song. And it's in the way it doesn't portray that way, but in all retrospects we know it's true. And we all know she's never going to see that. This song is like the ultimate epicenter of proving it.
Or at least right now it is.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, the style is not necessarily my thing, but I was easily able to tune that out and listen.
Right, to feel the words.
Yeah, to listen to the heart of it.
Right, absolutely.
But I have been there many times myself. And so I definitely understand what you're going through. And it sucks, too. It's like when you feel more caged, no matter how much you're screaming, like, despite all your rate. Never mind.
Well, I'm just going to say it because whatever, make fun of me all you want. But, like.
We'll never make fun of you on purpose.
Yeah. But just sitting here, like, listening to that song and sitting here now thinking of this person, like, I have the butterflies in my stomach type of thing, like constantly.
Do you need a bucket?
And the other night,
he's gonna spew.
The other night, I can't.
There's a cup.
I can't disclose the location, but the other night when we were hanging out together in a common place where I see this person all the time, even then I'm like, I had the butterfly. Yeah, I had the butterflies in my stomach, and it's
Michael.
Yep. So. That's all I'm going to say, because this is not a sappy love story type of podcast, and
not so much.
You're really deep then.
Yeah.
No, it's a great song.
There's many.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of pop country either.
I think that, like, listening to this, I'm kind of reminded of like the whole style of like Black by Pearl Jam. I know someday you'll have a beautiful life.
That's my favorite verse. Yeah.
I know you'll live a. Yeah.
I know someday you'll have a beautiful life. I know you'll be a star in somebody else's sky. But why?
Well, we shouldn't get in trouble for that. You only usually get copyright strikes for music that doesn't suck.
Can it be?
You gotta try it. You sound really cool. You probably those. Do it, Lonnie.
You're just like the junk. We just sound like the drunk girls at karaoke. I know someday.
Play my song. Play it again.
I think this will be a fun segment to do every now and then.
Yeah, I think we not only will we learn about music, we'll learn a little bit about each other's musical tastes.
Yeah, that's one thing I wanted to do. Not just necessarily.
Man, you don't deep throat it that much.
Oh shit, that bottle put a ring on it.
He was really getting into that song. He's like,
I almost choked to death on this plastic ring on my wall. It freaking just came off when I was drinking.
Some people can tie a cherry stem in a knot. He can remove the bottle ring off of a. Wow, another reason why somebody is missing out.
Yep. Where's that verse in that song?
Well, since I'm gonna go into my topic here, and it's sticking on music as well. Those are songs that we all really like and that mean something to us. But we're gonna kind of stay in that facet and talk about there's bands out there that suck, and there's so many bands that suck. But sometimes bands that suck are
like John Mayer.
You shut your fucking mouth.
What?
What did
He doesn't suck. His music sucks. Oh. John Mayer is a fucking hero.
Okay. The hell happened?
I don't know.
I'm
kind of scared.
I never knew this.
He's never defended. Like
I know.
The Meds. Sorry, it's the Meds' fault.
Is that why you like that Hallmark commercial we did not too long ago?
What crawled up your ass?
Doctor's fingers. But anyway,
how long ago was that? Was that like not even 6 hours ago? He had a finger in his mouth.
Well, anyway, back to my speech.
That's why you're sitting on a donut.
They can still feel the remains.
Okay, back to your jump.
Anyway, so shitty bands can still make a good song now and then.
That's I also kind of want to touch on that. Like, art is also subjective.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and we say like, oh, something sucks. It's like it does to us.
That's our choice.
But look how much records it's selling. It doesn't necessarily suck. I mean, it does suck. It's not as artistic.
Look at how many people who have bought Nickelback CDs.
I am so sorry.
I will defend Nickelback. I like Nickelback. I don't like their early stuff, but their newer stuff I like.
Pants.
Anyway, so shitty bands can even make a good song. So I figured, why not come up with our top 10, like one-hit wonder songs from bands we like that had a song that was popular for a while, and that was it. And then kind of dropped off the face of the earth.
Some of them are still popular.
Yeah,
now,
these songs that are still on the charts.
I was a little confused with this because, I mean, is this going to be? I mean, I made a list up.
You fuck up on every topic that's not your own.
Not
how do you we go?
I don't want to say a fuck up
we
on
want
everything.
States that start with A. I was confused. Does Connecticut work?
His list of 10, 5 of them are 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. I don't get it.
It's a beautiful song.
It is.
They're real.
No, they're not.
You know.
No, but seriously, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry for interrupting. No, I'm really not.
But music was. It's something. It sells. It doesn't necessarily mean like it's bad or good. I mean, like if it's still people like it, people.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
It means something to somebody.
Yeah, right.
And you're allowed that, but it doesn't hold the same thickness of.
It had to be a song that had radio play at least.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. That's going back to that. I was kind of wondering if it's going to be like, is it Billboard charts? Is it? I mean, just popular in the States
because there's one-hit wonder.
Well, I mean, like one of my hits, I'm pretty sure you guys both have.
You know we both have because we sent you our list.
Yeah, when you said, go ahead and send us your list so we know. And then we send them to you, you go, oh, no. You both did that wrong.
We're talking about for like 10 minutes this one-hit wonder list, and you're like, send me your songs. So we send that, and you're like, no, the thing I talked about 4 weeks ago.
It is so easy to control you guys.
Take your
yes, when you send a direct, hey, send me your lists.
Before we get into this, Lonnie, do me a favor. Send me the answers to the game that we're going to be doing later.
Absolutely not, because if you lose, you lose.
Yeah, I don't want to lose.
If I lose, I still have a chance next episode, but this is win.
In this game, I feel like is going to be fun. I'm excited.
All right, let's do our list, and then we'll get to the game.
So we're doing our top 10 lists. We're all going to go round robin around the table. We're all going to say songs we liked and kind of discuss them if they need discussing. So I'll go ahead and start. My number one on my list is I absolutely loved Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus.
I love that one too.
It's so good. It tells so much of a story that a lot of people...
This is definitely your song, dude.
It is. It would be a good... It does describe your life, actually, like to the T now that I think about it.
I'll have to listen to that. It's been a while.
You've never heard it? Okay, after
we'll bring it up.
We'll bring it up.
Okay.
But yeah, Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus. What you got?
This entire album was awesome.
See, you're already fucking up. We're not talking about the whole album.
I know.
About a song.
And
God
I don't
damn
know
it,
why
Justin.
none of it necessarily got played except for one song. And like the whole Dave Navarro album was a freaking genius. But the Rexall song was like the only one that got airtime.
Don't think I ever heard it.
It was amazing. This is your song too.
Yeah.
Hear me.
So I did mine by years.
I was going to, but that's lame.
So my first one on my list is one that everybody knows. And
these songs are timeless, so I didn't do it by
It fits my my career. But it's the song Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers from 1962.
That's a good one.
Now I'm telling you, any Halloween store you've gone to, any Halloween party you go to, I guarantee you that song is playing. I was working in the lab late one night.
No, you weren't. You close at 8.
We close at 6. Thank you.
In the midnight summer.
So Monster Mash.
All right. My number 2 is I Believe in a Thing Called Love by The Darkness.
That was going to be on my list, but I didn't.
Well, they had 2 hits. There was a "Get Your Hands Off My Girlfriend, Motherfucker." Well, I was in Europe at the time when they were popular, so they had many radio plays. So
never heard that one. The video for that song is
This
great
is not your
too.
song.
Fantastic.
It's not your song. I'm sorry.
All right. What you got over there?
An amazing song. Your Woman by Whitetown.
that song, I have that on the playlist at work.
Do you really?
Every
It's
time
awesome.
Every time it comes on, I'm just like, this is, I could never be a woman.
That little...
That played when I went to AMC movie theater once, like when they had stuff beforehand and they'd play music. That played. That was the first time I heard that song, and I'm like, this is great. All right, my number 2 is the song Wipeout by the Safaris from 1963. I'm a drummer. When I was in Pep Band, that's a song that we played. And just, I guarantee you everybody at one point when that song's come on has done the so definitely.
That's like the guitar player Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah.
All right, my number 3 is...
I thought he was doing Hot for a Teacher.
Yeah. My number 3 is Nothing Compares to You by Sinead O'Connor.
She had many hits.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
Name another one.
Shot it. Oh, that's shot. Yeah.
You just are mad at her because she has a better looking bald head than you.
She does not.
She had glorious
does not.
head. Glorious head.
Have you seen that deep fake of it's supposed to be Neo, but it's Sinead O'Connor on like all the little TV. It's hilarious.
What's your number 3?
My number 3 pick was Love Fool by the Cardigans.
How does that go?
That's the Love Me, Love Me.
Yeah, okay.
Say
Yeah.
that you love me.
Fool me, fool me.
That the whole Romeo. I think it's because of the Romeo and Juliet movie, the Leonardo DiCaprio. That was oh my god, it's so powerful. They say like the originals are always better. It's like no, that was tippy top.
That's the first tippy top being used on this. All right, my number 3 is a song that I guarantee you every single one of us has sang several times in their life, and that would be 8675309, the Jenny song by Tommy Toontown from 1981.
Not sure if I heard that one. Tony Tone? Is that what she said?
Get out of here.
Huh.
But yeah.
Isn't that your uncle, Tony?
That's actually one of the escape rooms that I helped develop and run. There's a phone in the room, and people have to figure out the number. On the bottom of one of the pieces of furniture, I wrote 8675309, and anytime they find that that's what they type in the phone, nothing can happen. But the best thing about it was I put that there because then everybody in that group would start singing that song. Never failed.
Nice. All right, my number 4, kind of a newer song, late 90s, early 2000s, Open Road song by Eve 6.
Is that called Open Road?
Yeah, Open Road song.
Which
didn't they have?
They had several hits.
They had several Billboard songs, but no hits.
What are you talking about? This is the
Shut up
night?
and let me have my song.
I would swallow my pride, turn it inside out, find nothing but faith in.
But I don't like those songs. I like Open Road songs.
You can't choose.
I can too.
You can't close out infamous songs like that.
I can too, and
you
I
just
did
deleted.
If I want to delete Eve 6, I will.
Just deleted it from his brain like that.
What's your 4th?
My 4th? I got to go with the popular Andrew Dice Clay soundbite EMFs. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah.
I was fucking lost there for a second.
The things you say, you're crumbelievable. Do you remember those crumbles from Nabisco or whatever? And there's like, you're crumbelievable.
I don't remember that.
So this next one of mine, this band had another hit, but I don't know that it was as popular. But this is a song everybody knows about them from a very popular movie, The Breakfast Club. Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds from 1985.
Nice.
Amazing one.
Nice.
I wanted to put that on there.
Anybody that graduated in the 80s, that was like their graduation song. For like from 85 to 89, any graduating class, that was their song.
Just like all of ours around our time was Green Day's Time of Your Life.
No, mine was,
Freak
what was
on a
that
Leash.
song? It was Vitamin C, that chick,
Lynn?
Vitamin C.
Vitamin C. Lynn's.
It was, I forget the song.
If
but it
you
was-
steal my sunshine.
All right.
All right, my number 5, Right Now by SR71.
Right. Yeah. Right now.
Man, I forgot about that song.
Just go like
Takes
this.
over back.
Go like
Probably
this.
for the best, but
No, that was a good song.
it was a good song.
Right here, right now.
What are you doing to the
That's what,
microphone?
that's what it sounded like. It sounded like he was like he was licking it.
All right. And this is a very this band really carved something in me growing up, and I filed a report about it.
Okay. Can you show us where?
Show us where on the Powerade bottle they touched you. I'll even open the cap if you want to use 2 fingers.
It is the I Got the Key to Gramercy Park by Deadsy.
Why am I not thinking?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I got that key.
Deadsy are the ones who put Orgy on the map and everything that came after that.
But that doesn't.
Key to Gramercy Park?
Yeah, they put them on the map, but
Yeah. But they
but not with
I got the key to Gramercy Park. I'm sick of being afraid of the dark.
and that put
Late
a hole
night.
in you. What?
Revenge of the Hittites.
They put the key in you? Is that?
And then they turned.
Oh.
Maybe you missed the portion of the segment where we said hit wonders.
The lead singer, well, that is their hit. You know, they were popular because of that song. And
Over
that's
in fucking Pakistan or something.
The lead singer is the son of Cher. It's Cher's,
Sweet.
The guy with the messed up face.
Not that one.
Steve Buscemi had kids too.
Wait, you're not talking about Chaz.
I was talking about the movie The Mask.
Oh, okay.
Cher's son has a messed up face.
Not that one. I thought you were just trying to be like,
this
face shaming.
This song, like your last one, really put a mark on me. Sir Mix-a-Lot's Baby Got Back, 1992. I don't think any opening to a song is more recognizable as "Oh my God, Becky."
Lonnie.
Yo.
Would you say in the last few hours, would somebody say that you have back?
No.
Okay.
But
It's not on their-
apparently it brings all the boys to the room.
So you... Huh. It's not in your report there.
I would love to see my charts after that.
Lonnie's got back.
All right. My number 6. It is not their hit. They were a one-hit band, but I chose another song because I didn't like their hit. But my choice is Colt 45 by the Afro Men.
Oh, man, I liked
I did
High
not.
as Hell.
I did not like Because I Got High.
Because I Got High.
Neither did I.
But I like Colt 45.
I liked Because I Got High.
I didn't mind it, but I like Colt 45 so much more.
Most music, even if it's not like my genre of choice or something that I'm into right now, if it's funny, I'm gonna eat it up.
Absolutely.
And Afro Man's just a
Afro Man.
Yeah.
He's a man with an afro.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite artists is kind of Afro Man. Well, they call him Caporezza. He's an Italian rapper. Rappist. Can I say rappist?
Wow. That's a
Caporezza. He's like the Italian Eminem, but you'd like him if you understand it.
Ken Kniff.
Full circle. Because I walk 1,000. No, I'm not. That's not my thing. Was that on your?
I don't even know what you just.
Vanessa Carlton. Was Vanessa Carlton on yours? That's not my pick, but.
Was she on mine? No, I don't even know who that is.
Are you? Yes, you do. Because I walk 1,000 miles. If I could just see.
Okay, I know that song, but I don't know her.
Anyways, Marcy's Playground, Sex and Candy.
Hey, good one.
That is a good one. I smell sex and
candy here. Who's that lounging?
I never understood what the next verse was after that. Who's that?
Lounging?
No, it's like, who's that
Devious stairs?
Cast devious? What is it?
Who's casting devious stairs in my direction?
Oh, okay.
Mama, this surely is a
Who's
dream.
casting devious stairs?
Who's Shirley?
Shirley.
Who's Shirley?
His
And why
Aunt
is she-
Sherry.
Oh.
My aunt. That's the next song.
No, but
from
as a
Sherry.
kid, I didn't understand what that verse was. I didn't know what he was saying. I was
It's
like, every time it gets that part, I'm like, who's that?
Going back to Pearl Jam, it was that one song. It's like it says "Make me cry," but it sounds like "Make me fries."
All right. So my next one is from one of my favorite comedy movies. Back when they knew how to make comedy movies without offending people, but it's a little song that's called by the Crash Test Dummies.
There was a boy.
You know that it kind of is a shame that they didn't have more hits because that guy's voice is very distinguishable.
Yeah, I would love to see. Well, providing Sir Steele was still alive, if Typo Negative would have covered that song.
I'm gonna throw water on you. Shut up.
What number are we?
Wasn't going change with the girls in the change. All right, what's your next one?
My next one, Mexican Radio by Walls of Voodoo.
Ooh, that's a good one.
How does that go?
Nope.
I'm on the Mexican
radio. I'm on the Mexican. Whoa.
I feel like
radio.
That's the song that Paco plays at his food truck all the time.
One of his food trucks.
He really needs to stop calling them the shit trucks.
Oh. God damn it, I should have saved that for last.
This was, oh man, this really set the stage for something, and I'm surprised she didn't really get too much out there afterwards. Criminal by Fiona Apple.
Yeah.
I like Fiona Apple.
That was, if I remember correctly, that was a very good music video for that song, too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was, I mean, her place was a mess. But.
Oh, Lonnie's dead.
If you're
I've
gonna,
had way too many drugs today.
You would have
for
thought
me
the
to
finger in
handle
his
this.
butthole would have been what
Nope.
did him in for today.
Ruined me.
You know you're going to be
Just-
filming a
it-
music
Fiona
video.
Apple's
made my
messy
day.
room.
Yeah, put some clothes on. Filming a music video.
Now, this next song on my list is one that definitely, as a youth, pumped me up every time I heard it. Party people! Boom, boom, whoop. There it is by Tag Team from 1993.
That was the track that started NHL 95 on Super Nintendo.
Really?
There was two things. 94.
That's not... Whoop, there it is.
Oh, I thought, okay.
I'm like,
There's two songs. They stole that from Woot. There it is by 95 South.
Only you would know that, Justin. Why would you know that?
Because it was 4 months. It was like 4 months after 95 South put Woot, there it is. Tag Team probably heard that because the same producer heard that, and they're like, we could probably do the same thing, and they just changed it to Whoomp. And then they got all. It's like,
what's
no. It's not dun 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 dun. It's dun, dun,
just one more beat in it, so it's doing it.
What's the current commercial that brought Tag Team back? And
it's that fucking the rock and roll.
Scoop,
there it is.
Scoop, there it is.
Like
I remember
Dorito scoops
when Whoomp There It Is came out. This was before things like Spotify and iTunes and stuff like that. Like the only time you could hear a song was when it was played on the radio, and that's why you always listen to the radio. We were at a wedding, and I asked the DJ. I requested him to play Whoomp There It Is, and the fucker wouldn't do it because he's like, "There's too many old people. Once the old people leave, then I'll play it." And I'm like, thinking back, I'm like, there's nothing bad about that song. Like they don't drop the N-word, they don't say curse words in it. It was just an upbeat song, and I'm like, he's never gonna play it because the grandmas, they don't leave. They stay the whole fucking reception until they take off. So, all right, what's next on your list?
Next on my list, Dear God by XTC.
I don't know that I know that one.
Yes, you do. The Dear God, hope to hit the letter.
Oh, yes. That song sucked.
Okay.
I feel like I should go with something that is more along my lines as I rub my head. My nearly bald head because I haven't shaved in a few.
What the fuck is going on?
It really does look like you're getting that, like, what's his name? The guy from who was in Cheers and then he had his own show. The doctor guy. Frasier. Yeah. He's getting the Frasier thing going, and it's kind of.
I'm going for it.
It's kind of working on me.
Do I look distinguished?
A shitty sitcom? That's what he's got going on?
No, like it's working on me. I think I dig it.
I think
I look distinguished? Do I?
I think the drugs are really kicking in that he took a half hour ago.
What is he looking
at? It's working on me.
Okay, so
my pick is going to be, "Ba-dum-bum, Tainted Love" by Soft Cell. Soft Cell's Tainted Love was an amazing one.
It's been like redone
so many times.
It's a fucking hit.
I think Marilyn Manson's is the best.
I do so. Yeah. Anything Marilyn Manson does.
That wasn't just me, was it?
Are you on drugs?
My next one is a dance we all know. The Macarena by Los Del Rio.
My grandfather would fucking just go to other people's weddings so he could dance the Macarena. He loved that song so much.
Hey, Papa Nina, Manina, Nina, Mina. Oh, Macarena. Hi. I just want to meet the person that did the hi.
Hi. My number 9 is Kick Out the Jams, motherfuckers. The MC5. Kick Out the Jams.
I can vaguely hear that in my head.
Like the late 70s, early 80s.
I'll have to look that one up off air.
My next one is going to be The Church. Under the Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way.
We're like getting to like songs I don't know.
You know this one.
We start with all the power ones, and then it's like.
I think my list is pretty consistent the whole way. It's everybody knows these.
Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what it. I'm going in and out.
A finger in your butthole.
That's the next thing.
All right. So my next one, ironically, I posted about this yesterday.
Bruce Willis, respect yourself.
Gotcha. No, Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba.
Hell yeah.
Nice. I mean,
he's got to go with the weird ones, the oingo boingos,
and then
the
a coffee
Chumbawambas,
drink, and then a lager drink,
pissing the night
and
away.
A cider drink.
Huh. But my post was, it's kind of ironic that Chumbawamba got knocked down and they never did get back up again.
Still waiting for them to get back up.
Yep.
All right, 10th and final one.
Should have went the Tenacious D route and just wrote a tribute, and it's like, yeah, you know you're not going to be in.
10th and final one, unless you do want me to find one for the Eve 6 one. I can replace the Eve 6 one.
You're good.
I got an alternate.
I got a few.
Well, this segment's going like 90 minutes, so let's maybe just.
That's okay. So my 10th one, Putting on the Ritz by Taco.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
I get the song stuck in my head every
the one I get stuck in my head is the one from Young Frankenstein. Putting on the Ritz.
Oh, God.
One song that does get stuck in my head all the time is this hit, Any Kamosi. Here comes the hot stepper.
Here comes
I'm
the
the lyrical gangster.
Still love it like that. Oh,
Here comes the guy.
Wait, no, that's not.
That's Michael Jackson.
Here comes the man.
Okay.
They call me Big Bo.
My last one is
and it's good.
It fits. This is the first song I ever learned on the drum set. Closing Time by Semisonic.
Nah.
I think that, like, I like it. I just think it is overrated. I'll still listen to it every time.
They play it like at the end of like
every bar
bars
night.
and at the end of concerts.
That's how you know it's closing time. It's when the
I
closing song goes.
I think that's a leap, but you just took there. I don't think that's why they play it.
Please.
I think
I used to work the bars.
I am sad that none of us chose Rick Astley's.
That was close to being on my list.
I think it was close.
There was a few I was expecting you to pick.
What's that?
I was expecting you to pick. Wow, where is it at?
Come on, Eileen.
That too.
Yeah, it could have been on there.
So All the Things She Said.
Yeah.
By Tattoo. I was expecting you to pick. Well, you did pick Teenage Dirtbag. Flavor of the Week, maybe.
Yeah.
Stacy's mom.
I did have that one.
That could have been on the list too.
I was also expecting you to pick Ocean Avenue.
I love that
see,
song.
I like others. For that, I would have picked another song. I like
Yellow
I
Card.
love. I like Yellow Card.
I could
but
not stand
I don't
that.
like that song.
My friend.
I mean, it's not one of my favorite songs. I like other songs over that. But
My friend Matt, we did a road trip, and I'm sorry, Matt, I love you, Matt, but we've already gave you shit about this, but he played this song over and over, pretty much on repeat, going to a 3 to 4 hour road trip. I'm like, oh my god, let's listen to something else. Jeez, that and like fuck Slipknot dude, what's his name? Yeah,
Corey Taylor.
Corey Taylor. There was I said that one. I had a roommate who played like that same song, that popular Corey Taylor song.
Because I'm looking at you through the glass.
No.
Don't know how much time has passed. Stone Sour.
Did you have any runner-ups?
What was your other one that you were going to do?
Oh, I was gonna say "Boys in the Hood" by Dynamite Hack.
Oh yes, I fucking love that one.
That whole album was great.
That was
like,
an amazing
People
one.
don't realize Dynamite Hack was fucking great.
They only had that one, did they?
They've had 3 albums since. They made an album in 2017 and 2020.
Were they really?
Yeah, they released the one album in 2002.
Were they like
they were
officially separated at one point, or were they
for years?
See, I knew they were gone for. They were off the map a while.
One of my runners up was She Bang, She Bang. Oh baby, when she move, she move. William Hung.
Do you count that as a one hit? Because it's not his song.
Absolutely.
What, has William
his.
Hung done anything else since then?
I think so.
There's so many songs that
What
were
about
on there. But
Save Tonight, Fight the Break of Dawn.
Actually, another one that I was going to do was like, If I Was Invisible, Clay Aiken.
Stop.
You both are just like,
Stop.
You guys listen to it all the time.
You're gonna piss Lonnie off again.
Let's go on to the game. So,
All right.
So Justin can be the official
Games.
loser.
Yeah, so
You're gonna fucking lose.
little bit of preamble.
I was also gonna say Not a Surf, popular.
Oh,
My mom
yeah.
thinks I'm a catch. I'm popular.
Let's watch your hair every 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks. Okay, so going into the game, and now we're getting serious, boys.
We're getting serious, boys.
If
What does that mean?
Justin loses tonight, Justin loses.
Just say win. Just say when Justin loses tonight.
Wow.
You don't know.
What a quitter.
Because this game,
Oh, I'm not quitting.
This game is going to be hard.
Oh, I am
This game
hard.
Is gonna. I didn't make it easy on either of you. So
I am easy.
So what this game is?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Is I took popular movies and popular characters.
Justin loses.
American?
And, like American movies.
Fuck.
All popular movies. All major popular movies.
Why do I feel like you're speaking down to me?
All popular American movies.
Don't spoon feed me shit like that.
Skip the game. Let's
All
figure out what his
popular
punishment's going to be.
American movies. I pulled off Justin's movie rack.
What is it?
Okay, so what these are? They're terrible explanations of popular movies. What you have to do is either tell me the movie.
You didn't put the answers on this paper.
Not yet. No, that's your job.
Damn it.
You have to tell me the movie or a character or whatever you think it is in these. There's 15 of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the description. If neither of you get it, we're going to put no guess, and then we're going to keep going. If no one gets it, we're going to go back through it, and I'm going to give you a hint.
Can you go into the negative?
No.
So if I don't guess anything and he gets like 3 wrong, I win?
If you don't guess anything and he gets 3 wrong, you both have 0 points.
Fuck.
So.
Okay. I'm sweating.
Let's do this.
So.
I'm going to take my pants off so I can do this.
I prefer it.
I'm wearing...
I got 30 minutes.
Pants.
All right. So, you guys understand? Understand what I'm saying? I'm going to give you a terrible explanation of the movie. You have to tell me what movie it is, or
a character,
or a character.
That didn't make any sense. You're just throwing everything through loops, man. Like, I couldn't follow you. It's like there were so many different...
All right, let's do this.
You don't know it, it's Uncle Buck.
Most points wins. 1 point per.
Can you wink? Can you...
Write down your answer. There's 15 of them.
15.
Okay, ready?
I feel like that's...
I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds. I got to get a timer up here.
To write down...
15? After you read it, though, correct?
After I read it and say go, you'll have 20 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
So ready.
Reset. Okay. First one. A group spends 9 hours returning jewelry. Go.
This is a really good pen.
That's 10 seconds.
Wow, I'm like...
5 seconds.
I know.
And time. All right. Justin, you're first. What is your answer?
It was either one or 2 things. Horrible Bosses or The Mummy.
Okay. Jeremy, what is your answer?
I put Ocean's 8.
You are both incorrect.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you the correct answer because we are going back through with hints.
Yes.
Okay. Next one. Number 2. Boy spends 7 years as a third wheel. Jeremy, what do you got?
It's wrong. I just put something about Mary.
That is incorrect.
Forrest Gump.
That is incorrect as well.
But close.
All right, number 3. Girl wakes up with a guy on her, kissing her in bed. But it's cool. He's hot. Justin.
I was going to say Sleeping Beauty, but Sleepless in Seattle.
Jeremy?
I put nothing.
Well, let me see your answer. What'd you have?
Sleepless in Seattle and Sleep Beauty.
Well,
wait, you can write 2 things down? That's not fair.
Sleepless in Seattle.
I think
I'm not going to give it to you.
Damn it, but I won. I wrote it down.
Should have kept one of the 2 answers then.
I figured it was the Julie Roberts one.
All right, number 4. A family's first Airbnb experience goes a bit off the rails.
God, I fucking suck at this. I don't... Shit.
And go. 10 seconds.
That's so... I know.
Done. What do you got, Jeremy?
I put Home Alone.
What do you got, Justin?
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
You are both incorrect.
God damn.
All right, we're getting to some easy ones. I thought there was a couple easy ones in there, but I was mistaken. Okay, number 5. A series of naps. Go. Just watching your brains makes me happy.
I want to say it's Memento.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
You're wrong.
I didn't write anything. I don't know. There's fucking nothing.
Wasn't it Memento where he was writing all these notes?
You have to write your answer down.
I did.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I wrote Sleepless in Seattle, which I got wrong, but it's right. No.
All right. Number 6. Depressed widowed father teams up with a mentally challenged woman to find his disabled son. All right, time.
I'm just...
You boys are really disappointing me on this. My mom got 7 out of 15.
It's Tim Allen and Mimi Siko from Jungle to Jungle.
It is not. That was close, though.
Yeah, okay.
What'd you get?
I put Star Wars just for the hell of it.
It is not, in fact, Star Wars.
Oh,
all right, number 7. Father reunites with his long-lost son and wants him to take over the family business.
This is not a sequel to the first, to the previous.
I will read it again.
Okay.
Father reunites with his long-lost son and wants him to take over the family business. You wrote pretty confidently, Justin. What do you have?
Star Wars.
You are correct.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What do you have, Jeremy?
I know it was wrong. I just put Billy Madison. You gotta be kidding me.
Thanks. You helped me out. Fuck, I'm winning.
I don't like Star Wars or watch them, so
1 point. All right. This one should be easy.
shut the fuck up.
I know this one should be this is a softball. All right.
Not the movie.
All right, ready? Public transportation running ahead of schedule for once. 20 seconds. 10 seconds.
Why are you looking at me like that?
5 seconds.
Do you want me to... I can't.
Time. All right, Jeremy, what you got?
Speed.
All right, what do you got?
Speed.
You were both correct. It is speed.
Man, they were missing all the stops.
Did you write that down for me?
Right.
I wrote down Steel Magnolias.
Same thing.
All right.
That's going to be the next one.
All right. Number 9. Small town doctor has a talent for bringing people closer together. Justin, what you got?
Human centipede.
Correct. Jeremy?
Oh, my God. I'm not even going to say
What did
mine.
you say? What did you say? Don't cross it out.
I can't believe I did not know that one. I put Patch.
I thought you were going to say, like, anorachnia.
Oh, my God. And once you said that, it just all... Fuck. Wow, he's like 3-1 right now.
And a half.
No.
Yeah.
Because you don't get to write as many answers as you want down.
Why not?
All right.
He says as long as it kind of goes towards it. Sleepless in Seattle is Sleeping Beauty.
All right. Number 10. After the death of her parents, a young socialite causes millions of dollars in property damage. What do you got?
I put Carrie.
It's not Carrie.
She still had her mom. It's the absence of what is there that actually holds the pinnacle of...
Give your fucking answer.
I don't have an answer.
He doesn't have an answer. All right. Number 11. Angry dad has to go pick up his daughter. 20 seconds.
Nice. That's a good one.
It must be Justin because
if you haven't seen it, like it's really good.
5 seconds. Time. Justin?
See, the way I wrote this one down was with a particular set of skills, which was just writing. It's taken.
That's correct.
Booyaka, booyaka!
I didn't expect you to get that one. I had big hints with that one. You don't get some of the super fucking...
I can't
fucking
because he was
easy
so
ones.
mad. It was an action movie. You didn't...
Because this is ridiculous. Like, I can't do this. Like
Because you hate Leslie Nielsen?
I can't piece this shit together.
You're the one of the ones who thinks Leslie Nielsen's racist.
That's okay. We still
No,
have to
not
go back
Leslie
through
Nielsen.
around
Leslie
until he gives clues.
Nielsen.
So that's where I'll make my comeback.
Liam Nielsen. Liam Nielsen.
It's fucking 4-1 right now.
Or more.
All right. Number 12. A young man gets paid for pictures of men he has bound.
What the fuck? Feel confident with my answer. Spider-Man.
Correct.
Mine starts with an S and ends with an N as well.
Let's see it.
But not Spider-Man.
7.
Next. A beautiful girl gets catfished. Justin?
10 Things I Hate About You.
Negative.
I can't think of the name of the movie.
What's it about?
It's about what he said. It's from the 90s, the movie that I'm thinking of. I think
She's All That.
Freddie Prinze Jr.'s in it.
She's All That. That's that movie.
Yeah.
She's All That.
All right. Number 14. Clean this out here. An American invades a foreign land, kills a local leadership, but struggles to make a speedy exit. 20 seconds.
Wait. Say that again.
An American invades a foreign land, kills local leadership, but struggles to make a speedy exit. 3 seconds. Time. Justin, what do you got?
I didn't write it down. Independence Day.
Negative.
I put Rocky 4.
I originally put Rambo, but then I crossed that out.
Both those answers are wrong. All of your answers are way off. But
yes.
Okay. Number 15, last one. A startup company learns the importance of a proper IT budget. And time. Nothing.
The Magic whatever documentary.
Yeah, that is negative. All right. So after the first round, let's do some tallying.
Wait, that was 15?
That was 15.
Oh, yes, it was.
So we got Jeremy here, or Justin here's got 1, 2, 3, 4 points. And Jeremy's got 2. So 4-2. So not bad. Pretty close.
Now, are you going to repeat the first clue with these ones?
I'm going to read it. I'm going to read the question, and then I'm going to give you the clue along with it.
Okay.
Okay.
These are still worth a point?
These are all still worth a point, yep. Are you ready, gentlemen, for the second round?
Yes.
Okay. So here we go. I'm going to read it again, and then I'm going to give you the clue. So the first one, a group spends 9 hours returning jewelry, and the clue is with lots and lots of walking.
That was so easy. So easy.
And
so
time.
easy, buddy.
All right, cocky man, what do you got up there?
So easy. Yeah.
What is it?
My precious.
Oh, I don't watch that shit, so.
But it's like, well, I don't watch it
I
either.
put the Goonies.
It's Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I don't watch nerdy ass shit like that, so.
Boom. Just do all of them. Just mark all of mine.
Unfair.
1 through 15, mark them.
All right. Number 2. Boy spends 7 years as the third wheel. And the hint, but at least he's the chosen one.
Jeez.
The pen exploded.
Man.
He just had a red pen explode in his mouth.
What's up with this? It's coming out of both ends. This guy.
He's going to be back in the emergency room getting his gut pumped.
We're going to have to put our finger in your butt now. Not again. It's still pretty loose from last time.
I thought that was blood, and then I saw the
He goes, oh, cut.
Oh, man, I fucking suck at this. I basically have to get pretty much everything left right.
Okay, time, fellas. What was your answer? Justin, what do you got?
Wait, what was the question?
A boy spends 7 years as the third wheel, but it's okay. He's the chosen one.
I was going to say something consisting with Bruce Leroy.
That is incorrect.
Okay. Let's not say that then.
Okay. What do you have written down on your paper?
I didn't. Forrest Gump still?
Okay, that is incorrect. How about you?
I didn't write anything.
Nothing. Okay, so the answer was Harry Potter.
I don't watch this nerd shit. What the?
That's fucked up. You cannot say that. That is very belittling. That is
incorrect answer. You're not going to win with that attitude.
No, you do not.
I'm not going to win with this game. I don't get it. I can't. My mind doesn't wrap around it. So.
Why are you so aggressive? You, don't.
Because
do you need a hug?
It's 5-2 right now, and I'm losing to you about movies.
Put the gun away.
That's why
Put the gun away. Wait, why you're losing to me? Like, why are you saying it?
Because you watch weird shit that nobody ever watches.
What are you talking about?
All right, let's go to number 3 so this doesn't get any more awkward. Okay, girl wakes up with a guy on her, and he's kissing her in bed. But it's cool. He's hot. And the clue is, oh, Phil.
I don't know the whole Phil part, but okay.
I'm still saying Sleepless in Seattle.
Then stop saying it and write it down.
It's been written down since the first time.
Okay.
God damn it.
Is that your answer?
I don't know if I want to change it to that answer because...
To goddamn it?
All right, time.
I'm just going to go with it.
All right, Jeremy.
I did his other pick, Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, that is correct.
Yes.
It was Sleeping Beauty?
It is Sleeping Beauty.
That was my first answer.
What do you got?
Well, I had Sleeping Beauty, and then I put it said Sleepless in Seattle.
So Sleepless in Seattle, so he does not get the point.
It's the same movie.
It really is, Tom Hanks. And the reason the hint is oh, Phil, is because it's Prince Philip.
Oh.
That's the prince who's kissing on her. Kissing all over.
I don't watch that shit.
Fucking nerd shit.
It is. That shit is whack.
All right. 4th one. A family's first Airbnb experience goes a little bit off the rails. And the hint is, shouldn't have broken edge, bro.
Shouldn't have broken edge, bro?
Yep. Justin, we start with you. You shouldn't have broken edge, bro.
Vertical Horizon?
It's not Vertical Horizon.
That's the band, but what am I thinking of?
You said Vertical Horizon.
That's the band.
Your answer. My answer is Nothing. I don't know.
The answer was The Shining.
Oh. You feeling stupid now?
I've felt stupid this whole goddamn game, except for 1 and 2 because of their nerd shit.
All right, number 5.
Nerds are so much smarter than you.
The first series is a series of naps, and the hint is naps inside of naps.
How's that? That's the same thing.
That makes so much more sense now. Like Memento, but different.
See, he's being an asshole because he's winning. This is why you can't let him win. You have to get your foot on his throat and never let off.
Well,
who is the dude who is the actor in Memento?
Time. Wasn't it? It's Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie. Yeah. So think of Memento.
I've never
seen.
Memento.
Did you have an answer?
No.
All right. Well, think of Memento played by
The thing was lots of naps, and his clue is naps inside of naps.
Yeah. So like, if Guy Ritchie was doing Memento, but like if Leonardo DiCaprio played him.
Say your answer.
Inception.
I've never seen it.
You are missing out.
I won't see that movie.
Inception.
There is no reanimated clown in that one. So
Inception's pretty great.
I basically have it's 6-3 right now. I basically have to get everything right from here on out, and that ain't gonna happen.
I'm so sorry.
There's 5. You get 5.
I love you, dude.
Ain't gonna happen. Not with these clues.
Lose for me.
Lose for me. All right. Number 6.
Do we have to take an article of clothing off?
For why?
For practice.
This is the longest episode ever.
You're more than welcome to. Okay. Number 6. Depressed widowed father teams up with a mentally challenged woman to find his disabled son. Clue is, and he even touched the butt. 20 seconds.
Even touched the butt of his disabled son?
No.
Or the crazy...
The son did.
The son touched... The son? Is this metaphorical?
No.
Is my time running?
Yeah, the time's been running the whole time you've been asking dumbass questions.
They're not dumb. They're nerd. Shit.
Your jackassy questions.
Is that the answer, jackass?
And time. Justin?
Multiplicity.
Negative. It's Finding Nemo.
Touch the butt.
Yeah, when Nemo swims off the camp, goes to touch the bottom of the boat, they don't say boat, they say butt.
Who in their right mind would...
Me?
Dude, we know you watch a whole bunch of kids' movies. You have a niece who...
I do, but
yeah.
No one would ever get that. Nobody.
I almost got it. I was really close with Jungle to Jungle.
I would have been closer with Patch Adams.
All right, what are we looking at?
Played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Well, if I want to win, I have to get everything right, and you have to get everything.
I'll see what I can do for you.
It's
all right.
Not gonna happen.
Number 10. After the death of her parents, a young socialite causes millions of dollars in property damage. And the clue is, some also would say she has a cold demeanor. Time. Justin, what do you got?
Frozen?
Correct.
Frozen.
Yep.
Na 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 na. Yeah, man.
Okay. Number 13. A beautiful girl gets catfished. And the hint, and she is from the city of Agrabah.
Justin wins. Just call it. Some
oh my!
Other nerd ass.
He's
movie.
throwing the pen.
It's not a nerd movie.
I guarantee it will be probably.
Shrek.
Got 20 seconds. Go.
Shrek.
Not Shrek.
Nothing.
But along the same lines.
Of Shrekiness. Sleeping Beauty.
It's a
sorry,
it's a Disney movie.
Beauty and the Beast, but it's not necessary because she knew what she was getting into.
And time. Guesses.
I'm gonna go with Beauty and the Beast, even though that's
Pocahontas.
Aladdin.
Oh, I guess she kind of does. She kind of gets cat.
What
was the
one Disney movie I've never seen?
You haven't seen? Are you serious? Is it because they're Middle Eastern?
Yes.
I see. I knew it was. What was the hint on that one?
That she lives in the city of Agrabah.
Oh, the city of Agrabah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay,
I mean, I can't win, so it's 7-4 right now, and there's 2 left.
Well, I just want to know the answers of the rest. So,
all right. So, an American invades a foreign land, kills the local leadership, and struggles to make her speedy exit.
Her speedy exit.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said just their speedy exit.
No, that was the hint. Her
Okay.
speedy exit is the Wizard of Oz.
Okay, yeah, okay. I wouldn't have got that. Yeah.
And a startup company learned the importance of having a proper IT budget.
This wasn't the Facebook one, was it?
It was not. And this one is, and it's all Barbicell's fault. That's the hint, and that's Jurassic Park.
Okay, yeah, I would have got that. Barbicel, because he puts the stuff in the Barbicel shaving cream thing.
I saw that movie like last time I saw it was like 1990.
Classic.
When you lose at games, you get so moody.
I know.
Well,
Look at him.
It's bullshit.
So
This is
moody.
Like half the movies I haven't seen.
You need to go with Lonnie.
Best part of that was Lonnie choking on ink.
I think that's a defense mechanism. He inks when he's yeah. Good game.
So,
and I'm gonna lose next week's game against you because his game is gonna be like something philosophical.
We always tie. I don't think we've never not tied.
So our next episode is gonna be more of like a Valentine's Day episode. We're gonna
It's already a shitty episode.
Hey, we can.
Unless something drastically changes between now and Valentine's Day with that certain person.
Just say it. Say his name, her name, its name, other's name.
The bye-bye.
Oh, no. That who shall not be sane. Sane? Shane? Slain? Anyways. So, yeah, no, we're going to be doing like more of a Valentine's Day episode. And we're going to be learning a lot of cool stuff.
13 pages worth.
Yeah. I think we can, and it'll be our longest one. It's going to be a 4-hour podcast.
Fuck.
All about Valentine's Day.
I'm going to call that one in.
Phone it in as we speak.
I'm
already sending an email
saying because it's going to be one of my last ones. It's going to be one of my last podcasts. Because my application just got accepted in the SpaceX program. They're finally seeing some people, so I'm going to the moon. I'm going places. I'll let you guys know. We just made a...
Truthfully... How long have you been holding that one in the holster to say that?
Since
I've been holding a lot in my poop chute. The doctors fingered it out.
Nice.
Why would it make that noise? You had a fucking...
Yeah. No, I got a Valentine's Day game for you guys in the works.
Oh, great. So I'm gonna fucking lose and you're gonna rub it in my face with a freaking Valentine's Day game.
Yes! Karma bitches!
We'll see what happens.
My prize.
Who's gonna cry the hardest this Valentine's Day?
Oh, Cupid's arrow. Right.
Cupid row.
We can kiss under the mistletoe. I don't fucking. That's why I got a Yeah. Lonnie, do you want to see us out?
Yeah, here's the door. Get the fuck out. Everyone have a great day. Whatever day you choose to listen to this, I'm sorry, but it was the second best thing you did today, so have a great evening.
Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter's nerd shit.
Correct. We love it.
We love it. Oh, bye.
Thanks for listening to this week's episode. Join us next time for more absurdity that only the guys from the Boundless Pod Trap can bring you.